Dr. B.R.Ambedkar, also known as babasaheb Ambedkar, a versatile personality, who was an Indian jurist, social reformer, economist, writer, orator, historian, philanthropist and politician. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar was born on April 14, 1891, in Mao, present-day Madhya Pradesh, India. He belonged to the Dalit community, formerly known as untouchables, which faced severe discrimination and social exclusion. Despite facing caste-based discrimination, Ambedkar excelled in his studies and went on to earn multiple degrees, including a law degree from Columbia University and a doctorate in economics from the London School of Economics. Ambedkar was a strong advocate for the rights and upliftment of Dalits and other marginalized communities. He worked to eliminate caste-based discrimination, untouchability, and social inequalities. Ambedkar is most renowned for his role as the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constitution of India. He played a crucial role in shaping the Indian Constitution, ensuring that it enshrined principles of equality, justice, and fundamental rights for all citizens. Ambedkar was a prominent political leader and a member of the Indian National Congress. However, due to differences on the issue of Dalit rights and representation, he eventually formed his own political party, the Republican Party of India. Ambedkar was critical of certain aspects of Hinduism, especially the caste system. He believed that conversion to a religion like Buddhism would provide Dalits with a more dignified and equal social identity. Dr. Ambedkar's contributions to Indian society, especially in terms of social justice and equal rights, are widely recognized. His efforts paved the way for the upliftment of marginalized communities, women, and reshaped the Indian legal and social landscape. Ambedkar passed away on December 6, 1956. His birth anniversary, April 14, is celebrated as Ambedkar Jayanti in India and is recognized as a public holiday in the whole country. Dr. B.R.Ambedkar's work continues to inspire social justice movements and discussions about equality, caste-based discrimination, and the overall betterment of marginalized communities in India. The perception that Dr. B.R.Ambedkar is ignored during Indian Independence Day celebrations could stem from a variety of factors, though it's important to note that his contributions and legacy are recognized and celebrated in various ways. Independence Day celebrations often focus on a few key figures like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Subhas Chandra Bose, who played significant roles in the struggle for independence. It's possible that in some instances, the focus might not be on Dr. Ambedkar. Despite Ambedkar's immense contributions, there might still be aspects of caste-based discrimination and societal hierarchies that influence how different figures are highlighted. This could lead to variations in how his contributions are acknowledged. The extent to which Ambedkar's contributions are acknowledged during Independence Day celebrations could also be influenced by the awareness and educational level of the organizers and participants. There might be a lack of understanding about his role in shaping the Indian Constitution and his broader contributions to social justice. Efforts are being made to give due recognition to figures like Ambedkar through various channels, including educational curricula and public awareness campaigns. In some cases, local celebrations might give more prominence to figures who had a direct impact on that region's history. This could result in variations in the focus of celebrations across different parts of India. It's worth noting that perceptions can vary, and what might seem like ignoring, in some instances could be a result of differing perspectives, priorities, or regional variations in celebration styles. Dr. B.R.Ambedkar's contributions continue to be recognized and celebrated through various avenues, including academic discussions, social justice movements, and his own designated public holidays. Even Ambedkar is being ignored in the celebration Indian Republic Day too, but he is the first and foremost person behind the reason why India celebrates its Republic Day. The perception that Dr. B.R.Ambedkar is ignored during Indian Republic Day celebrations could also be influenced by various factors, similar to those mentioned for Independence Day celebrations. While he might not always be as prominently featured as other key figures, it's important to recognize that his contributions to the Indian Constitution and social reform to be widely acknowledged. Republic Day celebrations often aim to showcase the unity and diversity of India. Certain figures, like the President and Prime Minister of India, are prominently featured during Republic Day events due to their roles in the functioning of the government. In schools and educational institutions, Republic Day celebrations might focus more on the historical and constitutional aspects of the day. This could lead to highlighting figures like Ambedkar in an educational context. Awareness about the contributions of different historical figures can vary among the general population. Efforts to promote awareness about Ambedkar's role and significance continue, and there is a growing recognition of his contributions. This would lead to greater recognition of Ambedkar's role. Dr. B.R.Ambedkar was a highly educated and an accomplished individual. He earned several degrees and qualifications throughout his life. Ambedkar obtained a bachelor's degree in economics and political science from the University of Bombay, now University of Mumbai. He completed his master's degree in economics from the University of Bombay. Doctor of Science. Ambedkar received a Doctor of Science degree from the London School of Economics for his thesis titled, The Problem of the Rupee, Its Origin and Its Solution. Based on this thesis only, the concept of Indian Reserve Bank has been executed. Bar at law, lawyer qualification. Ambedkar became a barrister after obtaining his degree from Gray's Inn in London. He was one of the first Dalits to enter the field of law in India. PhD in Economics. He earned a PhD in Economics from Columbia University in the United States. His doctoral dissertation was titled, National Dividend of India, a Historic and Analytical Study. While not a formal qualification, Ambedkar's expertise in constitutional law was widely recognized. He played a crucial role in drafting the Constitution of India and served as the chairman of the drafting committee. Ambedkar's academic achievements and qualifications were remarkable, especially considering the social and economic challenges he faced as a member of the Dalit community during that time. Dr. B.R.Ambedkar resigned from his position as the country's first law minister in the newly independent India in September 1951, primarily due to disagreements and frustrations related to the Hindu Code Bill. Ambedkar had been a strong advocate for social justice and equality, particularly for marginalized communities such as the Dalits and women. He believed that the Hindu Code Bill would bring much-needed reforms to Hindu personal laws, ensuring gender equality and addressing inequalities within Hindu society. However, the Hindu Code Bill faced strong opposition from conservative and traditionalist sections of society, including some prominent politicians and religious leaders. The opposition argued that the proposed changes were against traditional Hindu customs and practices. Ambedkar's frustrations grew as he encountered resistance and obstacles in getting the Hindu Code Bill passed in its entirety. Despite his efforts and attempts at compromise, he felt that the bill was being diluted and modified to cater to the demands of the opposition. The compromises made to the bill were seen as undermining its original intent of bringing significant reforms and gender equality to Hindu personal laws. Ambedkar's resignation from his ministerial post was a symbolic step to express his dissatisfaction with the direction in which the Hindu Code Bill was heading and the challenges he faced in trying to push for comprehensive reforms. While his resignation did not immediately lead to the passage of the Hindu Code Bill in its original form, the discussions and debates around the bill continued to shape the discourse on social reform, gender equality, and personal laws in India. Ambedkar's commitment to social justice and his contributions to the legal and social transformation of India remain significant aspects of his legacy. His resignation highlighted the complexities and challenges of enacting progressive reforms in a diverse and tradition-bound society. Despite Ambedkar's immense contributions, there might still be aspects of caste-based discrimination and societal hierarchies that influence how different figures are highlighted. Every other leaders except Ambedkar took part in Indian freedom struggle for the purpose of demanding freedom from British colonial rule, whereas the Ambedkar's voice was not only the freedom from British colonial rule, but also for the freedom of Indian lower caste people and Indian women from the fellow Indians. Those people who want to take out Ambedkar from the history of India, they actually do not know that Ambedkar himself is a history of India. Jai Bhim, Happy Independence Day.